Hello there. This is PJ. I am in my office. These are the readings for Tuesday, April 26th, 2022. Psalm 122 is going to be our psalm reading. Continuing in the book of Esther from yesterday, Esther 8, 1 through 17 is going to be our Old Testament reading. And continuing in Revelation chapter 2, verses 8 through 11 is our New Testament reading. Let us take a listen in to our messages. Psalm 122. When they said, "Let's go to the house of God," my heart leaped for joy. And now we're here, O Jerusalem, inside Jerusalem's wall. Jerusalem, well-built city, built as a place for worship, the city to which the tribes ascend. All God's tribes go up to worship, to give thanks to the name of God. This is what it means to be Israel. Thrones for righteous judgment are set there, famous David thrones. Pray for Jerusalem's peace, prosperity to all you Jerusalem lovers. Friendly insiders, get along. Hostile outsiders, keep your distance. For the sake of my family and friends, I'll say it again, live in peace. For the sake of the house of God, I'll do my very best for you. Our Old Testament reading is from the book of Esther, chapter 8. The same day that King Xerxes gave Queen Esther the estate of Haman, arch-enemy of the Jews, and Mordecai became the king because Esther had explained their relationship. The king took off his signet ring, which he had taken back from Haman, and gave it to Mordecai. Esther appointed Mordecai over Haman's estate. Then Esther again spoke to the king, falling at his feet, begging with tears to counter the evil of Haman the Agagite and revoke the plan that he had plotted against the Jews. The king extended his gold scepter to Esther. She got to her feet and stood before the king. She said, "If it pleases the king, and he regards me with favor and thinks this is right, and if he has any affection for me at all, let an order be written that cancels the bulletins authorizing the plan of Haman, son of Hammedatha, the Agagite, to annihilate the Jews in all of the king's provinces. How can I stand to see this catastrophe wipe out my people? How can I bear to stand by and watch the massacre of my own relatives?" King Xerxes said to Queen Esther and Mordecai the Jew, "I've given Haman's estate to Esther, and he's been hanged on the gallows because he attacked the Jews. So go ahead now and write whatever you decide on behalf of the Jews, and then seal it with the signet ring. An order written in the king's name and sealed with his signet ring is irrevocable." So the king's secretary were brought in on the 23rd day of the third month of the month of Sivan, and the order regarding the Jews were written, word for word, as Mordecai dictated, and was addressed to the satraps, the governors, and the officials of the provinces, from the India to Ethiopia, 127 provinces in all, to each province in his own script, and each people in their own language, including the Jews in the script and language. He wrote under the name of King Xerxes and sealed the order with the royal signet ring. He sent out the bulletins by couriers on horseback, riding the fastest royal steeds bred from the royal stud. The king authorized the Jews in every city to arm and defend themselves to the death, killing anyone who threatened them or their women or children, and confiscating for themselves anything owned by the enemies. The day set forth in this and all of King Xerxes' promises was on the 13th day of the 12th month, the month of Adar. The order was posted in public places in each province so everyone could read it, authorizing the Jews to be prepared on the day to avenge themselves on their enemies. The couriers, fired up by the king's orders, raced off of the royal horses. At the same time, the order was posted in the palace complex of Susa. Mordecai walked out the king's presence, wearing a royal robe of violet and white, a huge gold crown, and a purple cape of fine linen. The city of Susa exploded with joy. For Jews, it was all good times and laughter. They celebrated. They were honored. It was this way all over the country, in every province, every city. When the king's bulletin was posted, the Jews took to the street in celebration, cheering and feasting. Not only that, but many non-Jews became Jews. Now, it was dangerous not to be a Jew. Our New Testament reading comes from the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verses 8 through 11. Write this to Smyrna, to the angel of the church, the beginning and ending, the first and final one, the once dead and then come alive speaks. I can see your pain and poverty, constant pain, dire poverty, but I also see your wealth. And I hear the lie and the claims of those who pretend to be good Jews, who in fact belong to Satan's crowd. Fear nothing in the things you are about to suffer, but stay on guard. Fear nothing. The devil is about to throw you in jail for a time of testing. 10 days. It won't last forever. Don't quit, even if it costs you your life. Stay there believing. I have a life crown sized and ready for you. Are your ears awake? Listen. Listen to the wind words, the Spirit blowing through the churches. Christ conquerors are safe from devil death. And here ends our readings for the day.